Starting out over the summer months, we attended PD at Winthrop Walker-Feller Center at Petit Mountain. And we were anticipating a meeting that would be different and new because I had heard about Dr. Milton before. And when we got there, it was just phenomenal because we were able to talk about some of the unspoken or hidden messages and agendas. But I think we got a chance to see both sides, both perspectives from black and white. And it really uncovered some layers of prejudices that we all have, or presuppositions that we have about various races or ethnic groups. So I think that was great. And then leading into our local level PD, which we had November 6th and 7th, we just received a number of emails from teachers who felt like it was just a great piece. They were thankful that we would have this type of PD. And I think we learned a lot about ourselves, and people that normally would not speak or share were able to share and have their voices heard. So I think that it was just a great opportunity for people to be heard and people to even speak and have a voice. The things we knew that the reason why we needed this piece this year is because we had not staff that were bruised and hurt and wounded, but we know that students had some effects of that as well. And coming into this year, it was just like they were so defensive when we were correcting them. And you know, it started out when we were correcting students, it was almost like they expected us to fight them in a verbal altercation. About second semester, we start seeing changes to where the students were not apprehensive to come and talk to us and share, but they were, of course, you could see that they would think that, okay, here comes another conflict, but then they would relax and put their guards down and be like, okay, this is an open door that we can share with Mr. Bagby, Mr. Clayton, and Mr. Henderson, and staff as well. So we've really been trying to teach that and implement that piece, that all stakeholders have a voice here, and that, you know, all students should be able to share with teachers and staff on this campus. So just looking at that piece of it, I think that students have benefited a great deal because of the fact that people are listening to them, they're able to talk and share, whereas I don't think in the past we've really paid that much of attention to the students' needs. And I think this is a piece that they needed to reaffirm that fact, what we call it, the affirmations, to reaffirm the fact that they are important, that their lives do matter. And I think hearing that from some other entity besides staff was a key piece for them as well. I would recommend it because it's real, it's authentic, it's not I wouldn't, you know, some people have programs, I wouldn't call it a program. I think the work is very intentional. The work is, like it says, from the heart, you know, so I think that's one of the greatest pieces about it, you know. You can tell when something is really relevant and authentic, and that's what it is, you know. I mean, we experienced that with our staff, with the administrators when we were at Petit, and that's why I think it's such a great component to have in the schools.